listening to the Announcer's Table with Daryl and Ian. This podcast is presented by RingIcon.com, the social networking site for wrestlers, fans, promoters, and everything indie wrestling. Log on today and create your profile, and as always, enjoy the show.
So the end result is it is illegal to pee off a bridge onto an officer's head.
And you should have known that beforehand. So, today is Tuesday. Promotion Builder was yesterday.
Today's Gimmick Builder.
So, today is Gimmick Builder.
And so yesterday, if you watched yesterday's show, which you better have, if not, we're coming to your house. We're not going to do anything, but we're just going to come over, have some popcorn, and mess up your living room. But you should have watched it, so you would know that we're talking about writing and how it pertains to your gimmick. And you're thinking, why would writing pertain to my gimmick?
What's your name? I didn't catch your name at the beginning. I'm Daryl? No, that's not right. You're Daryl.
I'm that guy.
Yeah.
I'm your right boob?
Yeah. Close enough.
I'm Ian. Daryl.
So that's Daryl. I'm Ian. This is the Announcer's Table presented by RingIcon.com.
Daryl
was just jumping right in. So,
jump right in.
By now you probably know our names,
Yeah,
but
I should hope so. But
yesterday was Promotion Builder.
Yeah, all right, so today's gimmick, we already did all that. So let's just jump right into it again, okay? Because I'm excited about this. I mean, I know you're thinking, I'm a wrestler. What does it pertain to my gimmick? How can it help me out? Well, it can help you out in a lot of ways. I mean, if you're watching the product and you're seeing other stuff that's going on, write things down, incorporate it into your character, okay? Talk to whoever's booking the show and calling the shots. Say, hey, look, I saw this or I thought of this, and just have your little book, write your stuff down.
Yeah, and if they're a good booker or a good writer, then they're going to take your ideas. They're not always going to use them. I mean, they don't have to. I mean, they're calling the shots. That's what they're there to do. But if they're a good booker, they're going to at least take your ideas and think about it. And if it goes with their vision of where they're booking and where they're writing, then that's what they'll do.
And if they're a bad booker, they're going to take your idea, they're going to steal it, they're going to get on another wrestler and say it was all them.
Yeah, it's very possible.
I mean, it could happen. I'd hope not. But so you're thinking, all right, so I write these ideas down. How do I put it forth? All right, it's just like that. All right, it's just as simple of knowing your product, knowing what you're doing, and practicing your craft. If you think about every major professional sports team or professional anything, they watch film. They watch their product and they write stuff down and they get ideas on how to make themselves better. Right. And that's what y'all should be doing as well, is writing the stuff down, saying, all right, I can do this, and write out for the future. All right, I'm here now, but I would like to see myself here. Write it all out and your steps to get there,
Yeah, and one example I can think of for me is that when I was wrestling, I would watch other people work, and sometimes I would end up working that person, So I would actually write down some of the things that I saw them do that I was really impressed with someone else. And I can think of one is that I know Justin Ramey has done or he used to do the Canadian Destroyer, which is the flipping pile driver. And he brought that up to me when we had to work each other. I was like, yes, I want to do that with you because I've seen you do it before, and that would be amazing. You know what I mean? Absolutely. So that's just one idea that I can think of off the top of my head, is that I kind of mentally wrote that down. I don't think I physically wrote that down, but you probably should write down things that you if you know you're going to work somebody that they've done previously that you would like to work with them on as a high spot. But as for your gimmick, you can always write down your whole story, your backstory, and everything like that, and then you need to be able to pitch that gimmick to someone, even if it's just a promo in your basement or wherever. If you have a promo that you can pitch to the next organization that you're going to be working with, then that's going to build your gimmick.
Absolutely. I mean, and don't be afraid to walk. Like, we went to lunch a few weeks ago and had a pad and pen and was writing stuff down. Then we went to the grocery store, walk around the grocery store, writing stuff down. We was at a show and things popped up. We're like, hey, that's good. And we was driving down the road. So I started texting. We didn't have the pen and pad then. I started texting Ian's phone, being like, all right, we need to talk about this. We need to talk about this. So, I mean, we're constantly writing and jotting stuff down everywhere we're at. He'll get random texts of just topics, and You know, and he's like, oh, okay, then, you know, I'll get random texts of like, hey,
Yeah.
let's talk about this, and this. So, I mean, it's constantly, your brain never stops. I should
Right.
hope not. But, I mean, so you always want to have some kind of outlet where you can write it down and keep up with it and just own it, man. It's you. It's your character. Your ultimate goal, everybody's ultimate goal should want to keep going and progressing. Okay, well, if you're not taking these steps, and you're just going to be stagnant in the water, and
Right.
that's not good, you know?
Yeah, so always, I mean, obviously there's, at a promotion, you know, you have your writers within that promotion. And a lot of the wrestlers in smaller promotions are part of the writing team.
Yeah.
So if you have great ideas and you write down storylines, even if they're not for yourself, you know, talk to the writing team and see if you could maybe get in on their sessions and see how they do it, and maybe you can throw some ideas out there, because you might be the next big writer for, you know, WWE or wherever, you know what I mean? You never know. I mean, but as long as you're having fun and your creative brain is still throwing ideas out there. So
Yeah, and if you're thinking writer team, what are you talking about? Well, then you need to go watch yesterday's video because you didn't watch it.
yeah.
You'll know exactly what we're talking about.
Yeah, so as a wrestler, you should always watch our promotion builder, because a lot of the stuff still pertains to you.
Yeah, it's just going to help you. You should watch all our videos because it's going to help you. That's our ultimate goal. Ian and I are very much passionate about independent
Helping
wrestling.
you out.
So, and making y'all better, because you know what? We want to pay and come see y'all's product, but we don't want to pay and see the crappy stuff. We want to pay and see the good stuff.
Definitely.
So
I mean, that's pretty much it for writing as your gimmick goes. Next week, we're actually going to talk about storyline and how to implement storyline within your match and within your promos and things like that. So next week for promotion builder and gimmick builder, we're going to be talking about storyline and how to implement it.
absolutely.
But as for writing, overall, make sure you just write everything down, keep your ideas together, and, you know, always have ideas. If you're just going in, I mean, one of the main reasons we wanted to talk about this is if you just go in there and wrestle each week, you just wrestle to wrestle, be an MMA fighter. I mean, that's what MMA fighters are
Yeah,
for.
you just go in and fight to fight.
Yeah, get a backbone and actually do fighting.
Because the thing is, you want one or two things to happen. You want the crowd to love you or to hate you. Okay, and if you're just going in there just to fight or to wrestle, it's not going to happen. They're going to hate you, but not for the right reasons of hating you.
I mean, you could be an entertaining wrestler. That's not our objective to bash you for that. But but in the long run, you're there to entertain people. And entertainment with wrestling goes beyond just wrestling.
Yeah.
I mean,
It goes into interaction,
Right.
everything, which we have an interaction video, so go check that out too.
Yes. So just remember to, you know, keep evolving your character, keep evolving your professionalism within the wrestling business. So
Absolutely. That's all I have.
that's pretty much it for writing. And remember, next week is storyline, and you can check all these videos out at ringicon.com, or you can check them out at youtube.com/ringicon. So. And also, we have interview tomorrow and pros segment where we talk about the WWE and TNA and things like that on Fridays. So check those out.
See you later.
See you next week. Daryl is stealing that from
I am for
A
that girl
chick.
wrestler from NXT.
from a chick, just so you know.
I am. It's funny. It's a funny dance. Are we still recording?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm totally stealing. I'm ripping it off. She comes out. She's on NXT. She blows bubbles and she dances like this, and it's freaking. There's a funny walk that goes with it. It's the funniest thing ever. I've done it like the last couple of videos. It's just hilarious.
Yeah.
It cracks me up. See you next week.
See ya.